We are back for another day of sports betting. This Tuesday the 29th of April, we're going to be looking at the UEFA Champions League game between Arsenal and PSG. For value, I'm going to share with you my two top bets for this game. But firstly, as I do on every video, let's recap the last video. As you could see by the record, by the units, we've been flying all season. I'm fully transparent. I talk about all my wins and all my losses. Nothing is hidden from you guys. Unfortunately, we had our first blowout loss of the season. It's been about 7 months into this season and we were yet to see a blowout loss. I'd have loved to have gone all the way to the end of May without that happening. But sometimes certain lines are just out of your hand. Certain things happen. And yeah, we took an L. We lost some units. But if you are a regular on this YouTube channel, you know I am always good on the bounce back. I always come back strong. Even when we go like a 1 and 2 day. It was a 0 and 3 day, man. It was painful. Like I said, that was the first time in 7 months on this YouTube channel we have seen that happen. So if you appreciate transparency, honesty and results and making money off sports betting, then subscribe, stick around, see if I'm as legit as I say I am, because I don't hide absolutely anything from you guys. Everything's out there in the open for you to see. I pride myself off that. I don't just pride myself off the amount of units that I can make season in, season out. I've broken over 200 units for 3 seasons in a row. I pride myself in transparency, the fact that I don't hide nothing. There is not many tipsters on the internet, let alone YouTube, that do that. If you are following any tipsters on YouTube that don't keep an updated record, there's a reason why. Because if you followed all of their bets, you'd be broke. You wouldn't have no money. There's a reason why they don't recap their videos, speak about their wins, their losses. They just throw bets at you guys. They don't explain why to put your money on these bets, and they don't show a track record, and that's because they're losing in the long run. I'm proven track record that over the long run, over the course of a season, you will make money with me. But enough waffle, let's just get into the purpose of the video today. So we got 2 bet builders. Let's put 3 units down on both of them. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling both of these plays today. We've tried to keep it as simple as possible. You can see there, the first bet builder, only 3 sections, over 8 corners, over 8 corners, under 7 cards, no red card. We all know Arsenal. They love a corner. When it comes to Europe in the Premier League, they are right at the top of that table in goals from corners. They're actually number 1 for the past 2 seasons in the Premier League, scoring from the corner flag. The under 7 cards, I like the under on the cards in these knockout games because you don't want to be getting a red card. You don't want to be getting a yellow card. It's going to then hinder your chances at playing further on down the stage. So 3 sections, just under double your money return. I really do like this bet builder. Now let's move on to the second bet builder. We're going to be looking at the unders. We're going to be looking at the unders in this game. And as you can see, under 1 goal in the first 10 minutes, under 2 corners in the first 10 minutes, under 1 card in the first 10 minutes, and no red card. Yes, I understand no red cards on both bet builders. So if someone decides to headbutt someone, which I could almost guarantee that is not going to happen, if that out-of-pocket moment does happen in this game, then we strike out today. But in these knockout games in Europe, players tend to be a bit more cautious. Definitely be a bit more cautious in getting that red card. Definitely as well, if some of the top players are on a yellow card in like the 50th, 60th minute, you will see them most likely get subbed off for that reason. Arsenal, they've not conceded in Europe in the first opening 10 minutes so far this season. PSG have only conceded 6% of their goals in the opening 10. We're seeing the most volume from the both teams in the 46th to 75th minute in regards to goals. So the second half, if you're going to go with an over in the goals, you could possibly look at the second half. The data backs it. The first half over 3 cards has a 0% hit ratio, so I'm really confident in that under 1 card in the opening 10. Referees as well, they do tend to keep their cards in their pocket in the first 20 minutes, give players like little leadways, like if a player does something stupid, just going to let you know you do that again, you're going to get carded. So it would have to be a pretty rash challenge in that opening 10 minutes for a card to be handed out. Over 8 corners, when looking at both of these teams and putting their averages together, has a very high 84% hit ratio. I really like that line. I really like the over 10 corners in this game, if I'm being totally honest. I reckon it's going to be about 11, 12 corners if I had to try and call it bang on the line. Under 6.5 cards, which is the cards we need because we're taking under 7 cards, has a 100% hit ratio in Europe between these two teams throughout the entire of this season. If I had to go with a money line pick, which I won't at all, Arsenal at home, man, I'd probably take Arsenal. If I had to put my money on a team winning this game, I would go with Arsenal. I believe they beat PSG earlier on in the season 2-0, but this is a much better, more developed PSG team now. Over the stretch of 2 legs, I wouldn't be surprised if PSG do go through, but I can see Arsenal possibly pinching a 1-0, 2-1 at home today. I think it's going to be much harder for them when they go to play PSG away in Paris. The both teams to score as well, maybe a line possibly you guys could make some money on. It has a 75% hit ratio. If you do want to take your chances with the corners, this projected line in this game is 14.11. Between the two teams, they have a projected line of 14 corners, and that's because Arsenal average 7.33 corners per game and PSG average 6.7, just under 7 corners each per game. So 3 units down on the both of these plays. I'm possibly looking at an added play that I will put in the pinned comments section. So if you do see this video and there's not a pinned comment by myself, check back later, because I'm looking at working on a really good probability bet that involves this game and other games on in the English division today. But we will be back tomorrow because the UEFA Champions League is running throughout the week, and we will be looking to capitalise on that. Personally, I think Barcelona are going to win it. What do you guys think going to win it? I know Arsenal definitely be eyeing it up. I believe they've only ever reached one European final. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll catch y'all in the next video tomorrow. Peace.